Can we not just use the fountain water? Using the water in the basin. I suppose I can give it a try.
Now that you mention it.
I was going to say I could make him wine using the water in this basin. I need something to hold his wine in. Serpent's vial. I suppose it'll do nicely. Now all I have to do is... At last, lass. Don't you dare come any closer, serpent. The sweetest nectar at last.
This is ridiculous!
That's what I've come here to do. Your passion for your wish runs deep within your veins, lass. It's right inside you and consumes you.
Out with it!
What do you want from me? Your blood, lass. Wretch. Give to me your sweetest nectar. No, I was worried about that. It's apples! It's apples, it's okay. We're saved. Okay, we're supposed to avoid everything. Okay. Okay. Shoot. Oh. There we go. We'll be awaiting you tomorrow, lass.
Out with it!
I've had enough of this serpent. Goodness sake, what was this for? Ah.
I see.
This thing. The sweetest nectar. I made 2 gifts, but I'm still missing the good company, aren't I? Talking to yourself, lass. Is there something you'd like to tell me, Elise? No, I was... It's best you move along, lass. It's late.
Now that you mention it...
I'll be on my way, father. Don't be late for the procession tomorrow. If I skipped over it, I did look at the door previously to see if I could get in. I couldn't. I might have another look at it now. I'm assuming I'll be able to get in tomorrow, but... Come now, Rosemary. We're going home.
Oh,
How did it... We can talk about it on the way. Let's go. Right. Actually, I wonder. It's been ages since I've been here, huh? Closed up from the main path, the old home's walls show their vulnerability to the wood's overgrowth. Father Hans nearly called me Rosemary. Oh, but he didn't? No, you don't understand. You got the gift, didn't you? Sweetest Nectar? I suppose I did, but... Yep. All that's left now is the good company. The good company, you say? Still don't understand what that is. Why, it's the object of your affections, Elise. The object of my affections, you say? It's all about a commitment, Elise. Oh, I've had it with this commitment nonsense. I didn't want to hear that word again. You're so dramatic, Elise. I better save it. It's over here. Oh, I would love to be in your good company. Alright, that's it. What? Did I say something wrong? What is the good company, Rosemary? Well, I'm certain you already know deep down. It's essentially a representation of your heart, Elise. So we have the flesh, the blood, and the heart. I understand the meaning behind all that, but... It's the one you love, Elise. Huh? You must show him you're committed. By offering him your flesh and your blood, and by appearing before him in your most vulnerable state. You don't mean... The one you love most, Elise. You must take them to him with you. No, she's still dead. I'm just checking around the house. No, okay. Where is Flop gone to? I assume he's in the granary, but... Sure. Ooh. Okay, so that didn't count as an ending before. I've got 18. Tomorrow's the day. I might actually make it out of Kieferberg. I better get some sleep. I'm here again. I keep having this dream. I was about to say the castle's not showing up. The castle, it's so close now. If I do meet him, if I bring him those gifts, and if he does grant me my wish, not only this castle, but everything and anything I could ever want will all be within my reach. Oh, we don't have the procession. That dream again. I best get up and head to town. I suppose we'll have that procession in the morning as usual, but I'd like to spend some time with Lacoon later too.
Now that you mention it.
Anyway, I'd best get going to the festival. Oh, she's gone. Interesting. What's that? Oh, she found Flock.
Good morning, Elise.
You're excited too, aren't you, Flock?
For goodness sake!
We're not taking the goat to town, Rosemarine. Oh, but Elise. What are you so excited about, anyhow? Why, it's the day of the festival, Elise.
Now that you
I
mention
don't
it.
think it'll live up to your expectations, Rosemarine.
Oh, Elise.
It's not just the festival, you're meeting him too. I know.
I'm sorry,
You're not changing your mind, are you?
For goodness sake.
I'm not. Good grief, Rosemarine, let's go.
Yes.
Okay. Such a shame you can't bring Flock along to the festival. What good would that do him anyhow? Oh, you know how much he enjoys being petted, Elise. And the children can't get enough of him either. He's a goat, Rosemarine. Even so, I'm certain he'd enjoy it. And what are we to do if he starts chewing on the maypole? We can bring a turnip or two with us. What if folks ask us about him? What then? We can pretend we don't know him. If we act as surprised as everyone as him to if we act as surprised to see him as everyone else, maybe we can. Oh, you're hopeless. Now, I don't know if there'll be anywhere else where I need to go. village. I was thinking about saving. Should I check him out? You can place the diary entries in here. What'd that do? Okay. Looking forward to today, are we? No, of course. Is everything alright, Mr. Eugene? Kiko expected some of its cheer back, you see. I'm not certain I can say the same about myself, is all. Because of your horses. Rosemary! She's right, Elise. Things aren't as they used to be. Painting to leave town, but to be honest... Yeah, I don't think I can ever look at it the way I used to. Mr. Eugene, That's in the past now, lass. All we have now is to make the most of the festival. It'll be the last, after all. What? Oh, because it's his last. Unless she means something more sinister. That's what I've been saying all week. All that nonsense is dead and buried, Guido. What nonsense, Mr. Tristan? Guido here is still nattering on that last week. Let's move on. We made it to Saturday. For the festival. To go. It's about time, if I'm honest. Even Elise's cousin's more excited for the festival than you, Guido. This is no laughing matter, Tristan. Come now, folks. We must make the most of today. Ah, Elise, Rosemary. Full of cheer, aren't you? What else can we expect from Freya today, Elise? Rosemary. Ah, yes. I made flower crowns for all of us. You too, of course. Oh, a flower crown. What do you say we dance about the maple together, Rosemary? Oh, a dance about the maple. You two are spoiling her too much. Why, she's not from Kieverberg, Elise. Freya's right, Elise. We won't have any other chances. Why don't you two take her home then? Oh, Elise, that's such a wonderful idea. What is? Why, a sleepover, of course. Oh, a sleepover? For goodness sake, you two. I know we gotta get into the cheer up. Okay, we gotta go to church. I wanted to have a look around. All ready for the procession? We couldn't miss it, Mr. Gustav. Good thing it's so sunny out today. This is how Kieferberg ought to be. Cheer, hope, and faith. That's what the folks need today. Your cheer alone is more than enough for all of Kieferberg, Mr. Gustav. I can see where Freya gets hers from. It's what keeps us going forward, isn't it? You remember what an old Holly used to say, don't you, Elise? About what, Mr. Gustav? Us folk ought to keep our memories close to our hearts, lass. Especially in days like these. They're numbered, after all. Ah, I suppose. Oh, that's such a wonderful thing to say. That's what they would have wanted us to do, Elise. Old Holly. And Heidi, too. Heidi? I know, Mr. Gustav, I know. Got a bone to pick with you, kid. You came, Rosemarine. You'll cheer for the festival, aren't you, Goody? These two haven't sat still since this morning. Rosemarine, too. She's been chewing my ear off it all day. I can't help it. Let's dance about the maypole together, Rosemarine. You too, Apple. You must make merry today, you hear? Still traumatized. Out with it already, Apple. Looks rather troubled still. It's best you say it, Apple. I'm certain Elise will appreciate it. Appreciate what? I'm sorry, Elise, about what I said yesterday. It's alright, Apple. There's no ill will. Elise. Oh, today keeps getting better and better. Such a relief to see everyone making merry, isn't it? We can all go play after the procession. Still. I'm not gonna talk to those three. Background. Oh, maybe they have something. Whoops. It's so good to see you girls here for the procession. We had made he had to make time for it since... Good grief. How much more of my time is Father Han's gonna waste? What's the matter, Mrs. Wilma? She wants to get back to her Aunt Elise. There's no need to say it like that, Ariane. My, it's the day of the festival, Wilma. Can't gather her prayers for even a day, I see. Why, you! We best all take our seats. Has Elise explained the procession to you yet, Rosemarine? No, she hasn't. It's rather simple. Your cousin's coming along too, Elise.
Yes.
I'm glad you're joining us. There's much to be grateful today. You two wouldn't believe how relieved I am today has finally come. I'd say we're all relieved, Mrs. Oderly. Already quite a few outsiders in town, too. I've seen a few faces, that's for certain. It's a good sign, folks. Maybe some of these folks might move here. That's asking a little bit much.
Yes.
I wouldn't mind staying here if it weren't for... Rosemarine? Oh, that would be wonderful. Come now, it's time we gather for the procession. Oh, what a blessed day.
That was tiring.
That took all morning. Thank goodness it's over. Best I go join everyone by the inn now. Will we do that? He's outside. Okay, what's it say about them? Yep. That would be a neat little clone at the festival. Okay. It's open. Father Han's study. It couldn't be. Oh! A door. What would Father Hans need this for? These are all about St. Walpurga, I believe. Let's see. St. Walpurga, Kieferberg's patroness saint. All of her mercy, all of her benevolence is the reason for my unrelenting devotion. Similarly to her pagan roots, Sister Walpurga's blessings serve none other than the people of Kieferberg. Protection, guidance, hope. Truly a servant of the Lord's will. May St. Walpurga purge all evil, may she protect me in my endeavours. I will say, I don't think she's ever done such a thing. Textbook after textbook after textbook. What's this? A journal? Walpurga the Witch. Creation of life wasn't by any means among her many blessings, however. That is precisely what old Folly claimed she got out of the woodland. Baby. How could this be? Was the witch ever capable of producing life? Homunculi, golems. I've done my research on heretic matters, and yet none of what I gather points towards this possibility. Nor was Wilperga's covenant interested in the creation of life. Interesting. Can't. It's sparkling, but I can't get to it. There we go. Father Hans's open journal. The Lord can't forgive me for such sins. Whether I succeeded in my endeavours or not, my role as pastor is already compromised. What? Summoning Wilperga, the witch, comes with its sacrifices. Eugene's horse... Oh! Son of a gun! It's the freaking pastor! Eugene's horses, Lisbeth's lad, and even their goats. Elise herself? Me? All of Kieferberg has been compromised for the sake of doing away with this evil, so that nobody else may ever commit the same wretched sins as Old Holly, so that no accursed spawn for the devil himself may be brought to this world ever again. I'm not proud of what I've done, yet I believe it is a necessary procedure. May the sacrifice of mine allow my beloved Kieferberg to reach the gates of heaven. Beloved Kieferberg. It was him all along. The one setting up those rituals. Inviting all this chaos into Kieferberg? I have to get to the bottom of this. What in the... What is this place? A horseshoe. It's too big to be fitted on a hoof, but... Brand new horseshoe. It still serves unworn and dull. Oh, dang it. You found your way here, I see. Father? My efforts haven't been in vain after all.
Is that so?
So it's true. You're the one who's been setting up those rituals. Unnecessary evil, Elise.
You old geezer!
What in the Lord's name are you trying to do?
That's enough!
Do not invoke the Lord's name, witch. It's time I rid you of the evil within you, Elise. That I rid Kieferberg of what you represent.
What is this?
What are you saying? Old Holly never told you, did she? As I suspected. Told me what? She was a sinner, Elise. A witch in her own right. On her deathbed she confessed her heaviest sin to me. That she prayed to the woodland for a baby she could not conceive. That baby is you, Elise. The product of witchery, heresy, and the evil. To think old Holly had intended to betray Kieferberg in such a way. There is only one detail I cannot make sense of, however. She spoke of a he as her benefactor. That he had granted her wish for a heavy price. Who this entity is I have not determined. But you, Elise. What? You ought to know who she was talking about. I'm well aware you've been to these past few evenings. Away.
What in the Lord's name?
You mean? Who is he, Elise? Who is it you and your grandmother vowed to serve, you witches? All that I've sacrificed. Eugene's horses, Apple, this town's livelihood and future.
Out with it!
Get away from me. It wasn't all in vain, lass.
You old geezer!
You're insane. Tell me, Elise. Who is he? Is it Walpurga? Is the devil himself? You're sick. Tell me.
What is this?
It's so dark. Where am I? Oh no! Come now, my dear, my progeny. You were taken from me by him, by your grandmother. How I have defied the odds and the gods to get a hold of you. Oh, Elise, I can feel your heart thumping in my chest. Your burning fingertips, your tearful eyes. I can embrace you at last and embody your human vessel. Live the life I've always wanted, yet could never create for myself. Your life, Elise, the life of a woman. What? Okay. Got too close to the truth there. It's ending 4? I know there's 8 endings, but... Interesting that the, being burned wasn't an ending.